Previously, you were able to see where and how this family lived, but today you will see the store, which communicated with the house. They closed the store several years before leaving the house, due to the physical ailments typical of old age.
Let's remember that the couple died in the 90s, but the store was not closed until 1985.
As far as we know, the couple kept it open until a very advanced age. It was total devotion to work in their small shop, which provided a great service to their town since 1930, being the only one there at that time. They also had a gas station service, as they had a pump outside. Knowing that their store was the only one serving the town, they had a moral obligation to stay open. They really never thought about closing, but the years passed for everyone, and unfortunately for this couple too. They held on until the last moment, until they could no longer. And with great pain, they had to hang the closed sign for the last time. If you haven't seen the first part, I recommend you watch it. Over here, we now access the store part, but there's a slight problem, and that is we have a couple of ladies sitting on the bench next to it, and we can hear them quite a bit, of course, so they can also hear us. So we're going to be very careful. Okay, this part right here was like the store's warehouse. We're going to shed light. He stored everything here. Let's go to the back and gradually come back, looking at everything there is, because there's a ton of stuff. It was somewhat noisy, to be honest. Batteries, more batteries.
It looks like a pajama.
A shirt. I guess all of this will be all shirts and stuff like that.
Caps.
A lot of caps, the box of caps. Let's see if it doesn't make too much noise. Wow, the Last Supper. And a cross. Look at that, everything that's there. Buckles, watch buckles. It's impressive that all this remains. Look there, I'm already seeing a bunch of new belts in the box.
Player.
Buttons? Our pencils. Pencils in their box. Their box. Markers? with a little sponge and everything. It's the same now. This is for babies. Whole box with threads, shoes. They are socks. Footwear. Wow, a motorcycle helmet. Look at the helmet. These are the final remaining ones since it arrived. Wow. A padlock. And with the original keys. It's open, it's open. Let's try it. In theory it has closed. It does work. A bit hard, but it works. Look at these shoes here, but they are made of plastic. They are for kids and made of plastic. Here we have more for kids. Let's go to. See now the part of the store or that is over here. This is not the store entrance, it's the owner's entrance, okay?
People would enter through the doors you see in the back.
Through those doors over there is where people enter. And through here, we access the part behind the bar. I'm going to give you a general shot, because it's amazing, of the bar. Now here. I know they can't hear you, because I hear them very, very close. Behind that door, the sidewalk across the street, which is literally 3 meters away, there are people sitting.
Look at all the fabrics.
It would be a lot of fabrics, soft drinks with vitamin C. How are they still remaining? Powdered orange juice. And that juice of what? Of cranberries? They are spools of thread for sewing.
This one doesn't close, neither does this one.
Boxes with buttons. Ready. They are seeds. Carrot seeds. Look at all these old cans. Diet Pepsi. It would be like a sugar-free Pepsi, I guess. From 89, I hadn't noticed this, and look what I had here. To cut paper, I guess, but it's there. It can be raised up, but it doesn't let it go down. All the way down.
What a detail. And it had slipped my mind. Very cool.
Notice that we have more signs there? The impressive scale. Notice the
Gillette display?
which still has blades. And here they had everything for shaving. This was for applying the foam.
And over here we have the cream for the beard.
And here we have more. Although these are not from Gillette.
It's full of stuff.
As you can see, this is the display that people saw. A salt shaker set. Hello, how cool. For salt and pepper. This cologne, wow, incredible. This one, as you can see, is completely empty. Has it dissipated or evaporated? Here we have the cash register. This looks like a ledger. I'll have to step on the first page where the name of the town appears. The cash register is incredible. It continues to maintain the scale and cash register.
Wow, really?
I don't believe you. Oh my goodness. 1,000 shields, or... I mean, what year is it from? Let's see him take it. Because the bill looks completely new if it's been down there all this time. A 1,000 escudos. Beautiful. It's impressive that we found money under the cash register. Look there. Canor, another poster. And here more postcards. With all the threads in place. Really? They are Asterix and Obelix trading cards. And there's a trading card inside, 1 or 2. Look, would these be the trading cards? Well, these made pictures when put together. There are many more from here. There are a lot. Third class reading book. School notebook, a lifelong notebook, but it's very old. It has multiplication tables on the back, wow.
Let's leave this one below.
So they can keep going. He seems to have sold many fabrics, as the fabric section is the largest in his inventory. And now we're going to the part where the customers would enter, which would be these doors we see here. This would be the customer's perspective. What would they see when they enter the store? And each time the voices are heard more and more. Here we are closer and I hear them next to me. I suppose you are also hearing them. Nestum from Nestle. What a cool prison. And up there, it also has things. Look at the shop window. It's a shame that one of them is broken. The good thing is they don't stop talking to each other and from talking to each other if they hear something. I don't think they'll say, "Oh, there's someone in the store." And we're speaking softly, so I don't think we'll have a problem. What we will have a problem with is getting out. What cool posters. Milo, also from Nestle. Strong and vigorous upbringings. It will be a product for children, a fortifying food with vitamins. I suppose this mirror would be for when they bought something, to be able to try it on if he sold a cap, a hat, because it's strange to me that the mirror is here. I imagine it would be for that. And look.
The exhibitor.
Of machines. And with the price here, now I had several prices. There are several prices thrown around here. 250,000. Ah, I hadn't realized. A pen. Let's see, to look where they got their prices from, they are all here. They are just now talking to someone who is in a car. Okay, the one in the car just left. Look at the display cases. And cookies. So that's a mini pack of cookies. But before, we were looking at it and we couldn't find the expiration date anywhere, and up there it has more packs. Oof, I have made a lot of noise. It's full of cobwebs. Look at the cobwebs in this place. Coffee is coffee, so I don't think it would have an expiration date. A Gillette sign? Replacement blades. Long live Purus. Nothing can be hurt. Band-aids, aftershave. Shampoo. I mean, he even had shampoo. Look at the bottles. This is the other part of the store. Here, we think he was more dedicated to the hardware store and stuff like that because look at all he has around here. Here. More do-it-yourself products, plumbing and stuff like that. And a coffee grinder and
And it's still working.
if we threw coffee in there, we could grind it and it would fall through there. But I don't want to roll it too much.
So it doesn't make noise.
Look at this here. Would be for some kind of liquid or oil. I'm not very sure. Let's lower the brightness so it can be seen better. It says 1 liter, half a liter, a quarter, but it is. See how it's rising? It seems like it was for oil and it would fall here. Look at everything they had here. Up there are shower saws. They even had a box of pruning shears. I guess all of this will be paint or enamel. Enamel. I just saw a padlock display. Over there behind. Book. But this one has lost the keys. Let's leave it where it was. Something big must have happened for him to leave all the stuff here unsold with the house right above. I mean, he could have continued until he cleared out the stock. Because there's a lot of material of all kinds left. This one for the windows, I believe. Let's go through this part here. Look at all the brooms that were here too. Insecticide. Very toxic. Okay, and that over there probably is too. Okay, here you have herbicide. So all of this here would be poison to put on the plants and all that. Or to the crop fields or things like that. Wow, look at this. Ink, cellulose-based water. Prepared shiny ink, in other words, it's paint. This here is paint. And look at the light bulb we saw earlier in the house. All filled with light bulbs. We've already seen all this. We still need to go back here, the office. Look, this was one of the displays that faced the street. There's a window there, and here he would have things on display. As you can see over here. There are still some things left. Here is the office where I had all the paperwork. The safe over there in the back. A phone, this is super old. The typewriter. I even had a press here. How beautiful. The safe that is closed, I mean, it can't be opened, and this drawer is full of papers that we are also not going to open because he knows the address of the place. And all this is full of paperwork, just like this entire shelf. Incredible, everything we've seen here today, right? Look, this one is from 1978, that one over there from 82 as well. Look at the sign that has fallen over here. Worldwide Insurance Company. They would also have insurance, that's why it was put up there. So this means? I thought it was the store's office, and so to speak, but no, it was an insurance company. Inside the store. Impressive. I mean, he had the house, the store, and the insurance company. Incredible. Well, what we've seen here today for me is one of the best places I've been able to explore. Because of the years of neglect and also the state it's in, where we can find everything practically on site. It's true that the house has been quite disturbed, but considering the years it's been abandoned, it's the best thing that could have happened. Otherwise, this would be completely destroyed. They have broken in to steal, which is the least of it. These houses, when they've been abandoned for so long, either end up falling apart or they end up being vandalized, completely looted. And in this case, it has held up quite well. And let's hope it stays that way for many years. But anyway, I won't ramble on any longer, guys. I hope you liked the video, because this video is going to be epic. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and see you at the next spot.